Ever wondered why you take a trade thinking the trend will continue, but price suddenly flips against you? Most of the time it's because you confuse a break of structure with a change of character. In this video, I will show you live on the chart exactly how to spot break of structure and change of character so you will never mix it up again. Let's start with break of structure, or BOS for short. Break of structure signifies trend continuation. So once you start a break of structure, it's simply telling you that the trend is likely to continue. That means if we're in an uptrend, it means it's likely to continue the uptrend. And if we're in a downtrend, it's likely to continue the downtrend. It just simply means that we are going in the same direction as before. That is what a break of structure simplifies. And the short form is BOS for short. Now for a change of character. Now the change of character signifies possible reversal. This does not mean that immediately you see a change of character, or CHoCH for short, or other people use market structure shift, or MMS for short. They are all the same thing. Now it signifies a possible trend reversal. Does that mean that immediately you see a change of character, you should just start selling or you should start buying? No, it is a possible reversal. It can also be a means to sweep liquidity. Do you get? It is a possible reversal. For you to take it, you take it alongside with other confirmation entries. CHoCH or MMS signifies possible reversals. BOS trend continuation, CHoCH or MMS possible trend reversals. Here on the screen, let's see. Remember the last video we did higher highs and higher lows and swing highs and swing lows. This right here is our swing high and this is our swing low. So once this swing low takes out the previous swing high, we get a break of structure because this is a structural level. This level right here, all the highs are structural levels and all the lows are also structural levels. So immediately this high is taken, we get a break of structure. Why? This is a structural level and this right here has broken through this structural level, which signifies that we now get a break of structure. And I said that a break of structure signifies trend continuation. As you can see, once here broke, we got a pullback, all this pullback, and then we got another break of structure. Another structural level has been broken. So we got another break of structure, which signifies this trend. There is every possibility that we should also expect another pullback and then another break to give us another break of structure. But what did price do right here? Price came all the way down and took out our structural low, which signifies that there is a possibility that this trend, the buyers are no more very active to push price higher, and now the sellers are very active and pushing price lower. So what does that signify? It signifies that we should reach bearish. Right here, as we got this chalk, you can see that price flipped bearish. What did price do? Price came all the way down, then pulled back, gave corrections, and then broke another structure. Now this is a break of structure to the downside. Remember, this was a break of structure to the upside, meaning we have a high, we have a low, then we got a higher high, and then we got a higher low. That signifies that obviously we are in an uptrend. This was a break of structure to the upside. We have break of structures to the upside and we have break of structures to the downside. Alright, so once we got our chalk, we got a pullback and then a break of another structural level. Now this time is the low. why the high was protected, signifying that the sellers are very much active in the market. So what should we expect? We should definitely expect after this break, we should expect another pullback and then another break of structure until this trend changes from the downtrend to the uptrend. If we get something like this from here and then we get something to take out this high and then we get a pullback and then we get another. Now this right here is a change of character or market structure shift. Why? Because the market has shifted from being bearish, giving us lower highs and lower lows, to now giving us higher highs and higher lows. That is a change of character. The market has changed its character from being bearish to being bullish. So as you can see, right here is a change of character, and then this right here will be our break of structure. Once you get a change of character, that means market has changed its character. It is no more bearish. That is in this example. Now let's check this bullish example. You can see that the market was in the downtrend. Remember that we have our higher, this is our high and this is our low. So we got a lower high and a lower low, lower high and a lower low, signifying that obviously we are in a downtrend. So we are getting our structural levels broken, giving us break of structures, because each point here, each one here has structural levels. Each high and each low are structural levels. So price is breaking it, telling us that we are bearish. There's every possibility that this trend will continue. But immediately we get our swing low taken, that is a change of character. That is a change of character. There's a possibility that sellers can no longer push this price down and buyers are more active than sellers. So once you get this change of character, we are now bullish. You just look for a pullback and then targeting the next structural level, because obviously next thing we want to see is a break of structure to the upside since the market has changed its character. And so as you can see here, we got a break of structural level here. We got another break of structural level here. For us to also become bearish in this market, we would want to see something like this. Take out this structural level, pull back, do its thing, and then take another structural level. Now this area right here will be a change of character. Right here will be a change of character, and right here will be a break of structure. Right here will be a break of structure. So let's head over to the chart and let's see how this works in the chart. The easiest way to remember this is just remember that BOS continues the flow. It keeps the flow. That's if we are buying, it continues to buy. But immediately you get change of character, it automatically changes the show. So the change of character is signifying to you that, oh, this market, the buyers are no more active and the sellers want to come in, or the sellers are no more active and the buyers want to come in. So the entire show should change from bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish. Let's head over to the chart and see how this actually looks like on a real chart. Come with me. So as you can see on this chart, you can see that we have a downtrend. Obviously this low was taken, this low was taken, this low was taken, and then where was the high? Right here was the high for this low. Right here was the high. So this right here, this was a break of structure. This right here was a break of structure, and this right here is a change of character. How is it a change of character? We have been in an uptrend, and all of a sudden, our highs are now getting taken instead of it to be respected. Like what price did right here, it should have just used this area as it pushed down. We were expecting definitely a new low. We were expecting this area to push the price lower and then pull back and then give us lower. But then what did the price do in this area? The price came here, but the sellers were not active enough to give us a new low. What happened? The buyers pushed it up. It's still the sellers tried to push it down, but they couldn't. And then the buyers took out the high, signifying to us that the buyers are now very, very active in this market. So, what should we be looking for? We should always follow the trend of the market. If the buyers are active, more active than the sellers, then we should go with the buyers. So, right now, what would we be expecting? We should be expecting a pullback and a break of structure. Yeah, we got a new break here. Then we got our pullback. Let me draw it here. Then we got a break, then minor pullback, and then we got another break, and then the real pullback before we then got a new break. So as you can see, this right here is our high. This is our low. Our low is still protected, but our high has been taken. So now this right here is a break of structure. This right here is a break of structure. But if you check internally, somebody would have considered here a change of character and would have been bearish. But that's because the person is uninformed. There is we will get to that, yeah. We will get to why I didn't take this area as a break. You could also consider this area as a break if you'd want, and then this is a change of character. And then price pulled back. You wanted to sell, the sellers did not give you a lower price. So looking at this now, you can see that we have substructures also breaking structure inside. We have substructures breaking structure inside. And here, the substructure changed character. What was it telling you? Signifying to you that there is a possibility for this side to be swept. There's a possibility that the sellers are no longer protecting the highs, and then the buyers are more active to push the price higher. Now, what confirms that yes, the buyers are really active? Once we get this break of structure to the upside, this confirms that yes, the buyers are very active in the market. And so, what more should we be looking for? We should be looking for more buys in this market since it has given us a change of character. Now, this is internal, this is substructure here. The substructure has given us a change of character and also giving us break of structure. I like using my BOS. I like using my chalk with BOS because this might just this here might just have been a sweep of liquidity and then price will just reverse and then come out. That is what saved us from taking a loss right here. This somebody would have considered this as a change of character, considering this as a break of structure. But you see, I wouldn't have considered this because after this, probably I would have waited for price to pull back and then give me a break of structure before I confirm my downtrend. But that was not the case right here. We didn't get a break of structure. Instead, internally, we got a change of character and then we got a break of structure. So this area was just liquidity hunt. We will treat liquidity in my coming videos. So make sure you subscribe, you like, and then you follow so that you will get the notification once I post the videos. We will treat different types of liquidity in my coming video. Now back to this. This was just a change. Somebody would have considered this as a change of character and be looking for sells right here, probably somewhere around here, and then price will come, take the person out, and then break structure to the upside, and then you'll be wondering, oh, what did I do wrong? What did you not do wrong, bro? This right here, your change of character, you should always combine your change of character with a break of structure to confirm it. Or if you must take this sell, use confirmation entries. If you must, let's say this right here was a change of character, you should use confirmation entries to confirm. You can go down to the 5 minutes time frame, and then you will see that the trend has flipped bullish back. Then you can take this buy. But to be more conservative, just wait for a break of structure. After a change of character, wait for a break of structure. That signifies that yes, the buyers are very, very active in the market, and that will save you lots of losses. Like this area, you would have lost money thinking this is a change of character, and then you want to sell around here, you would have lost a lot of money. So just be more conservative. Patience in this market pays. Patience pays. And see, after the break of structure, they did not give us entry, give us entry in this FVG to target this new high. After the break, it gave us an entry. You can use this FVG. It just depends on what you trade. Don't worry if you don't know what an FVG is. I will treat it in my coming videos. Just make sure you are subscribed and then you turn off the notification button here. Change of character should be traded alongside break of structure, and that is why you must know which is break of structure and which is change of character. Now let's continue, because I love visuals. The more visuals you see, the more you understand. Now, an uninformed trader would have also considered here as a break of structure. Is it a break of structure? Yeah, it's a valid break of structure. But now this, let me show you this. This right here, from this low to this high, are our structural levels. This pullback did not even get to the 50% of it. This pullback did not get to the 50% of it. So most of the time, what price does is that price uses it as liquidity. I will talk about discount and premium, and then I also talk about liquidities in my coming videos. Do you get? So once price does not get to the discount area, there's every possibility that this here right here will be taken out. So it's better not to confirm this as a change of character just yet. That's what I'm saying. That if you can just wait for change of character and break of structure, it will save you from a lot of losses. Now, this right here, an uninformed trader will take it as a change of character, and then we'll be looking for sales around here. You can see this week right here, this rejection shows you that there were sellers there. There were sellers in that area selling. But what did price do? Price took them out and gave us another break of structure. Alright, so, and you can see internally, you can see right here, after price did this, came here, came back, you can see price did this, then took it out, giving us a change of character, then took this out, giving us a break of structure. This should be your entry right here. So this was a change of character, then this was a break of structure. This right here was a break of structure. So where will be your entry this week? Let me delete this so that you can see. This FVG right here should be your entry. And then where is your target? The next structural area to give us another new break of structure. These things are very, very simple. Like, it's so easy, but you have to be smart about it, and you have to be very patient. See, in this market, the patient ones are the one milking the market. So you choose where you want to stay. If you want your greed and your FOMO, you want to turn $1 to $1 billion the next day to ride. If you choose for your FOMO and your greed to ride you, then you will lose your money in this market. But if you are patient, just imagine, yeah, we got a change of character internally, and then We just patiently waited. See, somebody that bought from here, an aggressive trader that bought from this area, and one that bought from here, what's different from here and here? Just wait, be patient, get a break of structure, then trade it with whatever you trade. If it's FVG, if it's other block, whatever you trade it with it. It's as simple as that. After we got this break of structure, our swing high and swing low has been broken. Our swing high has been broken. That's external break of structure because this one is internal. Remember our substructures. If you've not watched the market structure video, please watch it so that you understand the terminologies that I'm using here. Do you get, so that you won't get confused? Make sure you watch the structural video first, then come over here. Now, what did price do? Remember, this is our swing low, our last structural level. Now, what the price do? We get this, and then we get this. This internal change of character. Remember, I told you that from this leg, this here, this is our low, to this leg, this is the high. I won't even consider, of course, that's not a break of structure. It is a structural break, a structural level that was taken, but you won't consider this as a break of structure because from this leg to this leg, this pullback here, this pullback did nothing. It didn't get to the 50%. So definitely, I would not be considering that as a break of structure. I need a deep pullback at least to the 50%. So we got a change of character, and then what the price do? Price was just ranging. So here I will consider this here as valid break of structure. And then what should you have done? As you've gotten your valid break of structure, you simply look for an area. I personally trade FVGs. Some people trade other blocks, so you can use, I think price use this other block right here. Use it right here to continue with your sell, with your stop loss just above this week. And then where are you targeting? The next structural level. So this was a break of structure. This was a change of character. This was a break of structure. And these are internal, please remember. This is internal. This is all internal. These are internal break of structures. Internal break of structures. These are all internal break of structures. And then price went up. Now, price went up, took out some liquidity. Okay, I think it just took this out. Took out some liquidity. And then came back and broke structure to the downside. And broke structure to the downside again, telling us that this downtrend is still on. We are not about to, we're not about to change it. And then all of a sudden, it took out our structural low. It took it out, giving us a change of character. Here, I would have just probably thought it just swept the liquidity, but no, it came back and closed with body. So, giving us this now is our structural change of character. All right, so this is our structural change of character. But now, do you automatically start looking for sales? Like I said, no. Why? Because this might just be manipulations. There's something we call manipulations in the market. This might just be the market trying to seek liquidity. Now the sellers have been pushing the price. Probably the orders in this area, the buyers here, they are not strong enough to push price higher. So price will look for where there are more orders from the buyers to push price higher. So until you get a break of structure to the downside, you do not start to sell. Now, right from here down to this area is our new low. So what we want? We want a pullback, and then for this would I would want to see this happen. This area pull back, take out all these pending liquidities here, take them out, probably tap into this other block here. We'll talk about all this time. Just follow me. Tap here, tap this area, and then break structure before I flip bearish. This is what I want to see. So what did price do? Internally now, let's follow the internal price because I feel like we'll get more internally. So here we got a change of character. We got a change of character right here. Now what the price do? We got pullback. See substructure inside substructure. We go fear now. Think we are joking? See substructure. Inside substructure. Then we got another change of character. So you can see right here, after we got this change of character, we got another change of character internally, switching bearish. Now, will you be looking for sell from here? You shouldn't. You should start looking for sell from this area after this break of structure. After this break of structure. So just trade this change of character with more confirmation. Of course, you can still take your trades from here. You can take this sell from here, targeting this structural level. If of course you know what you're doing, and then you got confirmation on the lower time frame, that signifies that yeah, the trend truly is changing, because chalk is only telling you that, oh, these buyers, they are no longer active, the sellers are now more active. There's a possibility for the sellers to push price lower, but remember, it does not confirm that yes, truly, for a fact, that the buyers are no longer active. So you have to wait for a break of structure. Once you get the break of structure, you can now say that yes, so these sellers are now active. So here we got a break of structure. Here also we got another break of structure. And here we got a change of character again, signifying to us that, oh, the buyers are back. Let's go. So what should we be looking for? But remember, all these are internal structures. Yeah, we've externally, in our external structure or our swing highs and swing lows, our swing low has been taken. So that is external change of character. That is the likelihood that there's a possibility that the sellers, oh sorry, there's a possibility that the buyers can no longer push the price higher, and there's a possibility that the sellers are now very active. So we should be expecting sales in this area. Sorry, love. Start. We should be expecting we should be expecting sales in this area after a deep pull back, at least to the 50%. We should be expecting sales, but we will not take that sell until we get either a confirmation in this area, maybe candlestick or lower time frame confirmation, or we will wait for a break of structure for this level to be taken, for this level, this low to be taken, confirming to us that yes, that's a break of structure. Confirming to us that yes, that's a break of structure. But if this high is taken, if this high gets taken, that means if this high gets taken, that means we are still very much bullish, and then that means that the buyers are active. So what now happened after we got the change of character? We got this pull back to this area, and then we got a break of structure. We got a break of structure to the upside, signifying that yes, truly, for a fact, the buyers are very much active. Now, what happened? we got this. After this, we got this low, and then this minor pullback. Of course, we won't consider this as a pullback. It's not up to the 50%. So right here, we got into this zone. From this zone, what did price do? Price did something like this and came all the way down. Hold minor, hold minor, hold minor, and then from here we got a change of character back. Now, did you see? This is our low that would have confirmed the downtrend with a break of structure. But what happened? Price did not take out the low. So everything that you are seeing internally here, these are internal substructures. That's why I took out my time in the last video to go over market structure with you so that you won't get it confused. Now, you need to know how to map out your change of character and your break of structure correctly, because if not, you would end up losing money to this market. Now you can see right here, price took out this first, which would have considered as a change of character, and then broke structure, and then it broke structure. All these are substructures, and then it broke another structure. Taking out, it came to take out all these pools of liquidity here. It came to take them all out. Came to take them out, and right now it's respected the low, using this area as a point of interest, and then it switched back bullish. Now what do we do? Of course, we are not the market makers. You and my $10 or $100 cannot move the market. So what do? We follow the market makers. They say they want to buy, so don't decide for the trend and just buy. Internally, we got a change of character to the upside. Yeah, you need to understand your market structure so that you will not lose in this market. If you understand market structure, good, every other thing will be added on to you. Every other thing will be added on to you, because this is when the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing. Market structure is that first thing you should seek out in trading. Once you understand market structure, every other thing will be added up to you. So here we got a change of character, and then internal structures. If you go down to lower time frame, you will see this structure. So from this will be our high. This here should be the high, and then we got a pullback, and then we broke structure. We even took out the external high. Yeah, this is it. We took out the external high, signifying that, oh, this was not a change of character. This was just a liquidity sweep. It was never a change of character, and that is one of the reasons you must always confirm your change of character with a break of structure. This is a very common mistake that traders make, confusing market structure shifts with a break of structure, and then you take every change of character as a reversal without waiting for confirmation, and then you also forget to check the higher time frames. Just imagine that you are trading in the 5 minutes or in the 15 minutes, and then you forgot these our structural levels, and then you're just trading every break of structure, every change of character. Do you know how confusing? Okay, just imagine here, price change character, then here again it has changed another character, it has broken structure, here again it changed character. You will just be bamboozled, you'll be confused. And that's why I said, before you go to lower time frame, always mark out your swing legs, your swing low, and your swing high. Very, very important. Always mark them out, knowing that anything that is happening internally are just noise. So from now, don't confuse your break of structure with your change of character. Remember that a change of character on the 1 minute might just be noise, but on the 4 hours, it could be that there is a start of a big move. Do you get? So you have to be very, very careful. Now, let's wrap this up. Wrapping this up, break of structure signifies trend continuation, while market structure shift or change of character signifies possible reversal. Remember, possible reversal only when the break of structure is confirmed. That's when you confirm that yes, the reversal is actually happened. Now, both are tools used to read the structure. They are not trade signals, so you have to combine them with other things that you trade, with your zones, with your liquidities, and your confirmation entries. If this video has actually cleared up the confusion you had about break of structures and change of characters, then do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button, like the video, and also drop comments if there's something else that is confusing you and you want me to break it down. I will pick in the comment section and then I'll break it down in my future videos.